Okay, hello and welcome everybody. Yes, the draft actually didn't start yet because one spectator is failing to load in, but that's all fine because even if it doesn't load in, I guess we just go for a remake and he connects anyway. So no long wait necessary. This, of course, if you're wondering, is joinDOTA League Season 2, Division 2 Europe. It's Infused versus Komanda 5. Infused, of course, the UK based team. Probably the most well known from the United Kingdom overall. My name is of course Coucher and well, I'll be flying solo yet again, and I actually thought I'd be done for the day, but nope, little did I know that the other game was going for a little bit too long. Our other channel was actually supposed to cover this one, but just ran a little bit short of time with the other two game series, and well, here I am. Not that I mind, man. Love casting, it's awesome. So, Komanda 5. They start out with the Centaur ban and I love that ban. I love that hero. It's just, well, okay, maybe not love, but I appreciate what that hero can bring to the table. And it's just so strong, you wouldn't want to pass it up. Although in the tier 1 games we've been casting lately, it has been overlooked to some extent at least. Whereas Infused just straight up ban Lycan. I mean, the Lycan is definitely a strong hero, especially if you get it on the dire side, but Komanda 5, they ban out the Doombringer. So do they want to go for something like a Life Stealer or Storm Spirit? Maybe even an Ember Spirit actually. Doombringer is really good against all said heroes. So, I mean, the Doombringer ban strikes me odd a little bit. But then again, it's a strong hero, so in any stage of the game as well, it's really hard to actually bring him down with the Scorched Earth, health regeneration and the movement speed. He can just get the farm anyway with the Devour, even in the off lane if necessary, so just a utility hero of sorts. But Infused, they are struggling with the second ban, so actually they banned out the Shadow Demon and Komanda 5. Will they go for the Bat Rider or do they want something else? I mean, the Bat Rider, they go for it. It's just too good to pass up. At least most teams acknowledge that fact. And Bat Riders usually, man, they just wreck. They get their Blink Dagger, and from that point onwards, you just have to play so much better. You can't misposition yourself. You always have to have vision on the map just to see when the Bat Rider is coming in. But the Infused, they strike back with the Invoker pick. It can be as strong as the Bat Rider, although I myself think that the Bat Rider even has a little bit more uses in the game. But Infused, the second pick, well, I guess the Ember Spirit could be possible for themselves, as could the Treant Protector or just the Mirana. Mirana, just a highly mobile hero. Moonlight Shadows definitely would help out against the gank, especially early on. Or even if the Moonlight Shadow isn't successful, that still means that your enemy either has to use a Dust or a Sentry Ward. So that's some extra gold that their supports will have to invest into. But they go for the Treant Protector. And will they actually try to go for some more teamfight, like get the Darkseer on top of it? So Darkseer Vacuum, into the Overgrowth, into maybe Exort Invokers, Chaos Meteor, Deafening Blast. Anything along those lines, just go for the massive wombo combo. Komanda 5 now, they actually can go for the Mirana themselves. I mean, Bat Rider usually played as the offlaner, every now and then you just see it in the mid lane as well. But the Mirana, I mean, just such a strong hero. Or if they can still go for something like a Dazzle as well. The Dazzle's era of popularity, I think it's over. At least you don't see a Dazzle all that often. Sure, it's goddamn annoying to play up against, but there are ways to go around it, especially one being the Axe. But Komanda 5, I mean, they're really thinking hard about it. They go for the Rubik after all, well, stealing Living Armor, I guess. Invoker, all the spells are worth it, especially actually the Forge Spirits. It's pretty annoying if the Invoker has to taste his own bitter medicine. But, well, a lot of strong heroes still in the pool, and, well, the Darkseer, I mean, I was talking about it in Komanda 5, take it out as the first ban in the second phase. And a worthwhile ban as well, you just don't want to go up against that. Of course, even the Surge is really nice. Especially because if, by some chance, either team went for an aggressive tri-lane, and it would end up as the Bat Rider versus the Darkseer, the Bat Rider actually doesn't have that much kill potential as long as there's Surge on the Darkseer. And the Darkseer with the Ion Shell spam, just put 2 Ion Shells on the creeps. Maybe one on himself, one on the creep. And just run to the Bat Rider and damage him that way. Just even maybe harass him a little bit better than he can harass you early on. So yeah, a nice ban, but a Brewmaster ban by Infused. Well, a Brewmaster is something that teams have started picking up now as well. In the Southeast Asian Chinese scene, it, of course, I can't say it was like super popular all the time or anything, but they always knew the strength of that hero, and of course it received buffs as well. The biggest one being the Aghanim Scepter chains, now that your little Brewlings have extra abilities for them as well. So, Infused, they don't want to deal up with that, and I guess they want, or any carry doesn't want to get thrown up in the air by the Cyclone of the Storm Panda. So, Komanda 5, their secondary ban will be the Dazzle. And of course, the Dazzle Dream Protector, you just can't kill heroes against that combination. It cannot be done. Well, of course it can, but it's just so damn hard. And the Wraith King ban by Infused, so Infused, they really might want to go for some bigger teamfight ultimates now. As an offlaner, maybe even go for the Tidehunter, get the Ravage. And the Wraith King is just so good against any teamfight, or just against anything that has long cooldowns on their spells for the burst damage and whatnot. So the Wraith King soaks it up once, comes back, slows everybody down with the Reincarnation, and suddenly the enemy doesn't even have spells to take down the Wraith King twice, let alone the other players on the team. So, third pick for Infuse now, about to come out. I'm really expecting something team fight oriented, or maybe they could go for a Shadow Shaman, get some push of their own, get some lockdown, or well, actually maybe even a Disruptor. Would be pretty good against the Batrider initiation. The Shadow Demon of course got banned out by themselves earlier on in the ban phase. So, I mean, the Disruptor definitely wouldn't be a bad hero if they got something to partner it up with. Even the Overgrowth into Kinetic Field, Static Storm, man, it can be really strong. Definitely something not to be underestimated. But looks like, well, they might or might not go for any of the aforementioned heroes. But they are delving into their bonus time now. 35 seconds or so left still, with them yet to make a decision. As far as other offlaners go, well, actually there aren't that many left. Windrunner maybe, but Tidehunter, I mean, why not? Tidehunter can't get picked off before he gets his Ravage off as well. Or it's really hard to do that, at least because of the Kraken Shield, of course, just getting all the stuns and the lockdown off of him completely. But they go for a Lich, so they just they're like, yeah, you're not gonna kill our towers. Komanda 5, if they don't go for some massive push, it's actually gonna be really hard to get the towers. Even level 1 Ice Armor on Lich, it only gives free armor, but it does slow them down a lot. Plus it makes disengaging from the tower a lot harder because you're already slowed down by the Ice Armor debuff. But Komanda 5, they pick up the Dragon Knight, a really nice tanky hero. It does well enough up against the Invoker mid lane because it can just rely on the Breathe Fire for the farm if it just keeps on bottle crowing back and forth. Maybe getting some runes on top of it, even better. But it's also nice for the pushing. The damage over time helps really nicely, especially against the living armor of the Treant Protector as well. So the Dragon Knight, I like that pick overall. And you actually see the Dragon Knight pretty often nowadays as well. It's a really strong hero. The Dragon Blood makes him tanky. He has a pretty nice strength gain on top of it. But Timbersaw, Infused. I mean, Komanda 5, they only have one strength hero so far. But Timbersaw will be the offlaner for Infused now. And just the burst damage that hero can provide. My goodness. And it's even better against strength heroes because the Whirling Death reduces the main stat. Which of course for strength heroes is strength. So the Whirling Death pretty much lowers the health pool of the strength heroes. But Komanda 5, they go for the Chen as well, so they are looking for the timing window where the Treant Protector and the Lich aren't as strong yet, where the living armor is lower leveled. Lich doesn't have maybe even a single point into Ice Armor, as well as him not being able to rotate around to the early laning phase. So they want to go for the towers early, or at least to some extent. So yeah, exactly, Luna banned out by Infused. That really popped to mind straight away, as you saw the Chen already with the Dragon Knight as well. As far as pushing carries go, I guess Vengeful Spirit can help out a little bit as well. With of course the Vengeance Aura, giving extra damage well, Leshrac, safe lane farmer. I guess it's possible, but late game they would have to heavily rely on the Dragon Knight then. Not that Infused so far have so much more of their own. But look at that ban, look at it. Huskar taken out by Infused. I guess, well, I'm not even too sure how to feel about that ban. The Huskar being banned though, I mean, maybe Komanda 5 wants to go for Leshrac. Lots of magic damage, Huskar really tanky, gets more magic resistance with his health pool. The lower he drops, the more he actually has. So I mean, it might not be too bad of a pick. I mean, Leshrac, Diabolic Edict, and the Lightning Storm as well, the spam of it. It can do a ton of damage, Split Earth, a really nice stun on top. Something like a Pagna though instead. Maybe even. Well, Death Prophet safe lane, don't think so. As Infused, they go for the Kanka. So, I'm not too sure how they're going to lane this. They can dual lane mid. Lich Kanka against the Dragon Knight, completely try to shut the Dragon Knight down, although he still should be able to farm with the Breathe Fire. They can go for Lich Timbersaw off lane to get Timbersaw a lot of levels, some farm as well. Or even a Kanka tri lane would be possible with Invoker, maybe safe lane. Timbersaw could be mid lane. I mean, there's just so many ways they can go around with this. Whereas Komanda 5, it's a little bit more, not even safe, but predictable for them. It's just probably dual lane safe with the jungler, Batrider off lane and Dragon Knight mid, but the safe lane will be the Viper farming up, probably. Might not be, actually has one Observer Ward handed onto him, but never mind that, as for Infused on the radiant side, Tone will be playing the Lich, leaving Richie to play the Kanka, Elia on the Treant Protector with Cook on the Invoker, and the last one will be Tyrox taking up the reins of the Timbersaw with Mango Banana playing the Batrider for Komanda 5. Mid lane taken up by Carter to play the Dragon Knight. Master Risk on the Rubik. Matrice, actually he stood in for one game of Euphoria versus Dream Team. Stood in for Euphoria, went for a Lycan with no wolves, maxing out his other two spells, the Howl, and I'm completely blanking on the third spell, but his passive nevertheless. But yeah, Matrice, he's on the Viper, and soon playing the Chen. Oh god, that was long and hectic, but we made it through it, guys. We survived. And Tone, he's just gonna deny a creep to get Cook a little bit of an advantage early on in the mid lane. Every little helps, and Cook so far actually, I think he's probably gonna go for Exort. At least I would think so. But I might be wrong. Usually if you go for Null Talisman, you can go still for either one. But most Invokers start with Blades of Attack if they go for Vex. And yeah, Tone denies a creep and actually heading towards the top lane now, helping out the Timbersaw. And with the sacrifice, first of all, the Viper won't get as much farm. Timbersaw should be relatively safe when the Lich is there. Just denying up creep so that the creep wave actually would be towards the Radiant side more than to the Tire. And safe lane will be just Treant Protector with the Kanka, and I guess Mango Banana is quite happy about it because the Treant, sure he hits really hard, but some sticky napalm stacks, maybe the Firefly as well. Batrider should be fine against this dual lane, I think. He should be getting lots of levels, maybe not as much farm of course, but even the Treants now, Treant Illusions coming in. I mean, they don't do as much damage, but still being annoying. And oh god, just out of this Sentry Ward's position. If the Treant had gotten that, the Batrider's life would have been a little bit harder. He would have had to predict and be afraid of the movements of the enemy. But as it is, as it didn't get counter warded, Elia, he can't surprise Mango Banana. But look at the damage, the Treant Illusions. The Torrent, oh, nicely dodged as well. Batrider just saw it in the end. It might not have been enough anyway, but he would have had to burn through a little bit more of reach. And actually, him starting with boost of speed, he only has 2 tangos left. So he's not looking that healthy, only against a Kanka more or less, and of course the illusions of Elia. Oh, he's going in, the lead sheet is there. Do they have any follow-up the Torrent? It's off cooldown. Oh god, I mean, he dropped dangerously low, but of course they didn't want to type the tower, because that's the worst case scenario, if you actually give away first blood to the enemy offlaner. It did happen in the game before already. But, oh, top lane? Nope, they can't really go for it, at least not yet. But Tone, he's being pretty aggressive, of course, with the Frost Blast, which he has almost infinite mana for, thanks to the Sacrifice. I'm really hoping to see Sacrifice level 2 for the lower cooldown and to get more mana, because otherwise you can't really spam the Frost Blast out constantly, and you can already see it. It's not the most efficient one until the Sacrifice is in level 2, but Chun, making the early rotations, does he want to just farm up the stack, or does he want to go aggressive with the Telekinesis? Actually, the Shockwave is a really nice spell as well by the Satyr Tormentor. 125 damage, and he can spam it 6 times. But looks like they won't go for that at the moment. Of course, Lich does have something to do with him sacrificing. The Creep Wave is under the tower, so it's not the easiest thing to dive. But yes, Cook, he is going for the Exort Invoker after all. Already going for 4 Spirits as well. They are invoked up. So 4 Spirits, they're really nice in just trying to harass the enemy mid laner, especially if you have the Cold Snap like that. If he had the 4 Spirit as well, would have been a bit more damage already in itself. And he went for a Ring of Bazi as well, just to get some extra mana regen going. A select few invokers go for the bottle, and I think God being one of them from Virtus Pro. But oh, Matrice takes a lot of damage. Tyrox gets the Whirling Death, one more right click. Can they actually get it? The Telekinesis by Master Risk. Beautifully done, saving the Viper just from the jaws of death. Oh, he might go down and return one more right click. Yes, Rubik throws the first blood in return. Oh, Lich, Master Risk, or rather Tone. He tried to go for a healing salve in the end, but the right click, it was a little bit too fast. So thus, the first blood not going for Infused, instead Komanda 5 getting it. Really nicely done there. The Telekinesis just in the nick of time. And now Richie keeps on farming on the safe lane. 16 and 1 on the Kanka compared to 12 and 3 on the Viper. Of course, Viper, he has one creep denied almost every creep wave, so it's understandable. But well, look at Mango Banana. He wants to steal the XP, wants to be sneaky at the moment. He's actually almost level 5, so he's doing rather fine for an off lane. I mean, Richie, he's not even level 5. So Elia goes in, but actually this might be trouble. There's one stack of Sticky Napalm. He has the Firefly as well. The second stack of Sticky Napalm, Richie, he actually has to come in, otherwise Mango Banana is gonna get it, or nope. He's not even trying for the stack. He's just going for the creep kills instead, farming up the camps. But Richie 1 point in, X marks the spot. They still don't have enough. Mango Banana just having their way, or having his way in the enemy jungle. That's unforgivable. Well, that's what a Bat Rider does though, and Treant, not the best hero to actually punish him, but oh, there's the smoke rotation, Master Risk. He has to be the one going in first to start it up with the Telekinesis. They actually don't have enough mana. The bottle coming in from the cooler, he needs a little bit for at least the Dragon Tail. They'll go in anyway. They're going to, oh, the Shockwave does so much damage. There's the Test of Faith as well. Fate Bolt, and Carter finishes it up with his own right click. I guess they did not need the Dragon Tail or the Brief Fire after all. Really nice rotations by Komanda 5, and leading 2-0. It's looking pretty good for them. Chun, level 4 as well. Not the fastest jungling by him, but him rotating as well as being part of 2 kills. It helps out the other lanes, so it's worth it in the end. But top lane, Tyrox, does he really want to go aggressive, Matrice? He's on full HP. There's the Frostbite level 2. There's Searing Chains. Oh, the Whirling Death. It does so much. Matrice still slow down. One more right click. Again, the Telekinesis. Oh, Master Risk. Did he just save him again, Matrice? Actually, is he gonna go for the deny? Where is he running? Oh, he's just killing off a creep as well in the middle of it. And Lich, he might go down the living armor. One more stack. The right clicks are coming in. Nope, he's gonna stay alive, but my god, Master Risk, he just comes in the nick of time to save Matrice the second time already. Oh my god, this Viper must be so grateful to the Rubik. Oh man. This game actually, thanks to those 2 telekinesis, the game's outcome might be a hell of a lot different, because if the Timbersaw, imagine him having gotten the first blood, just the advantage a Timbersaw early gets, it's so hard to play up against him if the Timbersaw has more farm, more levels. But thanks to the Rubik, that won't happen for the time being. But Batrider actually coming in from behind Azalea, he just scouts him out. Batrider, he's level 6 already. In 6 minutes in, he has the exact same levels as Kanka, a little bit behind in XP, but that's to be expected when you're offlane. And now Tyrox, he will have his Arcane Boots if he gets one more creep. Well, might be a little bit short, but one more creep, a few seconds, and he will have it. So Arcane Boots definitely will help him out as far as spammability goes. And actually he's going for the maxed out Whirling Death. You don't usually see that. You usually see at least 2 points in Timber Chain, if not more, to get the longer ranged and more damage on it. But I guess Whirling Death, it's a mana efficient harass because it only costs 90 mana to not that it's any more for the Timberchain, I guess. Oh, there's the telekinesis onto Tony. Gets the frostblast, but it's slowed down by Matrice. Tyrox goes for the massive damage, but Viper Strike Matrice just hit level 6 from the Rubik kill. And they're just kiting Tyrox around. He has to find the trees. Nice body blocking by the Dark Troll Summoner. Oh, Chun. Such plays by the Chen, the Troll. Just completely owning Tyrox, and 4-0 for Komanda 5. Oh my god, those plays, man. The Dark Troll Summoner. I want to say he's the MVP, but of course, Chun, he was the one microing it. Oh, that was so well played, man. Out of his mind. Next level. But checking at the other lanes, Invoker mid lane 46 and 13 compared to 30 and 5. So Invoker definitely has the upper hand, which maybe is a bit to be expected by the Exort Invoker who has the 4 spirits at his disposal for the extra harass. And actually he went for a Hand of Midas as well, did get it pre 8 minutes, so pretty fast timing together with the Ring of Pass. He doesn't have Boots of Speed yet though, so he's extremely slow, 280 movement speed. Oh my damn. If he had 1 point in Vex and went for the Ghost Walk, he would just be crawling, it's like he's hexed. And well, so far, apart from, of course, Komanda 5 being 4-0 ahead, looks like Infused, they actually don't have any aggressive heroes. They don't have the best setup for the Sunstrike either by Cook's Invoker. I mean, the Torrent, I guess, but mid lane, Carter, whoa, has the Haste Rune. Can't really dive under the tower though. Even as tanky as he is with the power threads, that would be just begging for Cook to kill you. With the Cold Snap under the tower, Force Spirit hitting on you, the tower hitting on you. That's nothing, or that's something you don't want to go up against. But oh, they're going for the kills again. Master is taking so much burst damage, but the telekinesis comes out. Stuns up Tone as well, but Master Risk this time around, he won't escape. The Timber Chain gets the kill, and Tyrox now activates the Arcane Boost, but it's not enough. And now, oh, Matrice drops low, but there's the Hand of God, and Tone, he's gonna go down. A 1-for-2 Tyrox, he did the burst damage onto Rubik, brought down Matrice slow as well, but the Hand of God just being there to save him. And actually Matrice, he went for a Hand of Midas on the Viper, so more levels, more farm. He actually doesn't need to go for the mech anyway, since Sun is there on the Chen. So he can just go straight up Power Threads and Aghanim's Scepter. And this Viper, I mean, if it continues like this, he's looking scary at the moment. He is on par with Invoker, who has just had relative free farm in the mid lane. Of course, both have a Hand of Midas now as well, so it's even in that regard. But the mid lane tower, just look at it. Carter did so much harass on it in the Elder Dragon form. So the tower, they won't go for the Deny Elia. I don't understand why he's just not starting to... Yeah, now he applies the Living Armor. So starting to heal it up straight away. And so far, in the meantime, Mango Banana throws the Creep Wave from the lane with the Firefly. Kills off the jungle stacks as well. The Torrent will miss, won't get any last hits. But Richie, well, gets one at least. The biggest one. 71 gold for him for the Satire. But still, I mean, the Spatter, how close? Oh, he's only 700 away from the Blink Tire. 10 minutes in, maybe you would have expected him to already have it. But of course, Chen is farming up the jungle and farming up a nice triple stack with the Tornado of the Wild Wing Ripper. So this Chen is getting a lot of gold. He has 1.3k in the bank, so more than halfway through his mechanism, if that's his item choice. Maybe they really want to have the Viper ability, but oh, speaking of the Viper, he goes down, Ruby comes in though. Tone actually, I think Rubik might be in trouble in return. The Chakram, it misses though, nicely dodged by Master Risk. So he'll be fine, but still, that's a important kill onto the Viper. But oh, mid lane, they're going on to Cook. Actually, Carter takes a lot of damage. The Cold Snap, the Ice Wall as well. Carter will go down and Cook. Even though he got lassoed, he's still alive. Richie game in. The Ghost Ship will miss, and he doesn't have enough mana for the Torrent or X marks the spot. But that's suddenly 3 heroes dead for Komanda 5. And 0 in return, kill score 4-5. And just look at the net worth. It was neck and neck between Cook as well as Matrice. Suddenly, Cook 1000 ahead. That's really well played by Infused. And looking at the early graphs, well, you can see the gold. It was nearing 1.5k, suddenly down to 200, maybe 300 in the favor of Komanda 5. As well as the XP also. Actually, the graphs just updated, so it's even more. So it's 1k in the favor of Infused all of a sudden, and gold 500 in their favor. So nothing massive by any means, but every little bit helps. And if they can Just build on the momentum. And oh, Carter cold snap again. He got frost blasted as well. But there's the telekinesis. Troll trap as well cooked. He's still alive. He's pretty tanky. The chain frost actually bouncing around, doing a lot of damage. And soon there's the chakra as well. Tyrox coming in, whirling death. I don't think Chen can escape. He can buy time. Actually, he's still alive. Nope, the Timber Chain finishes him up. And mid lane, Master Risk slowed down, but Carter, he's the tanky presence in the front. And Invoker can't follow up. But Tyrox, oh my god, whirling death. Level 4 Master Risk. Tone gets the kill on Lich, and suddenly the kill score is even 6-6. Carter does find himself an Invis rune, giving some bottle charges to Mango Banana for him to get the mana for at least one butterfly to maybe farm up the enemy jungle to finish the Blink Dagger. But man, Infused, just striking back, being there when necessary, having the rotations out to the mid lane, helping out the Invoker, and of course netting a few kills in the meantime. And the burst damage, man. Don't underestimate the Timber solo. Oh, he's getting harassed heavily. The Nether Toxin, it's maxed out together with the Poison Attack Symmetries. The reason he actually went down before is he didn't max out Corrosive Skin, so doesn't have the most magic resistance yet. But he's going for the aggressive build, and I have to say, I kind of like it. You can just kite around the Kanka as well as the Treant with it. Other than that, I mean, Timber Soak can't really be kited that well. And mid lane, oh, they're going on Master Risk again. The Ice Wall is there. Mass TP is coming in. Richie is there. And, well, they will kill off Carter to begin with. The Torrent will be off target, but Richie gets the kill nevertheless. And can they get more? Whoa, Richie already has the Shadow Blade. That's a fast Shadow Blade for the Kanka. Of course, he was farming safe lane, but still. And now, Tyrox is on the top lane. Chakram does connect on Matrix. Oh, they're going in. They use the Viper Strike with just Timber Chains away. Is it enough? Matrix is still continuing to go. Oh, Elia is there with the leech. There's the telekinesis by Master Risk, but oh, Chakram connects as well. The mech will actually save him. The Timber Chain not connecting on target, but with the Whirling Death and with actually the creeps helping out. And Master Risk, oh, where did you go? He wanted to kill Tyrox, but he's in huge trouble now. He gets, well, there's not enough slow, and he gets sent back. It will be in time. It doesn't die. Oh my god, man. He really almost gave away his life. I'm not too sure if he actually clicked on Elia to see if there's enough mana on Tree and Protector, but if there would have been a lead sheet, he would have been a Connor. But Richie, he has the Shadow Blades working towards the crystals already. The Torrent, it will connect on Carter. There's the Ghost Ship to follow. It does hit them as well. Richie goes for the splash damage. He needs a bit more. Telekinesis by Master Risk once again. He actually stole the Ghost Ship, so it's level 2. It's coming back. It does connect on Richie himself, but there's Tone. Slows things down. There's the Chain Frost as well. It doesn't bounce around, but the slows are there. Oh, they need to follow up. Oh, the last Sodo coming in with the blink onto Tone. There's Matrix doing the right click damage. Hand of God comes out as well. That's one down. Richie has to escape. Tyrox, Chakram trying to go for the harass. He has to back off. They still have the overgrowth on Elia. Cook is there as well. He has the Deafening Blast. Oh my god, 5 points in Exhort already. He's level 11. Leveling up pretty nicely. And Nature Skies Elia. He's trying to bait it out. As in the meantime, they're healing the towers. Tier 1 mid did drop. But not that significant. I mean, sure, with a Treant you would like to try and at least keep them alive. And actually, I mean, with the Viper going Mech Chen, he's going for straight up Aghanims. Just 30 seconds, heal, heal, heal. Continuously push down Infused. Although Infused, with the Chakram already on Tyrox, that's a lot of counter push in itself. Plus, being able to just X-mark somebody down and pick them off immediately almost with the Ghost Ship combination. I mean, it's not the easiest lineup to push into. I mean, it definitely is not. And Richie, he's working towards the Crystallis, has the Blades of Attack from before already, like I mentioned. Now has the recipe, so only a little ways off of actually having the Crystallis. So the initial crits will be there. Nothing crazy like a Daedalus, but still, the damage output will come. And checking at the graphs again fast. All gold. Closing in on 0, just bits of up and down. XP though, it's 4k for Infused. And the XP is the bigger thing, especially for a Timber Saw. Because he just has all his nukes maxed. Well, reactive armor, if he gets a few levels in that, definitely harder to bring him down in return. And he actually went for a 4-staff to be able to escape the Viper Strike. And Matrice, he's farming up at a very high rate. Not as high as Cook, but still with the Hand of Midas has the mech. Now, might even not finish up the power threads, but go for an Aghanim Scepter straight up and leave room for the future Boots of Travel. But oh, bottom lane, they get Cook. He gets less slowed down, and 3 heroes were there. Even Carter TPing in with the Elder Dragon form. And I guess they should go for the counter push. But oh, but there's the Torrent. There's X marks the spot, and Elia, he's still alive. There's the overgrowth as well coming out. Do they actually have enough follow-up? Matrice used the mech already. He will fall down in the end. Try to go for the counter kill. X marks the spot coming off cooldown. Master Risk. Will he be the target of it? There's the Frost Blast. Master Richie? Or Richie, not Master Richie. Master Risk. He actually, oh, he turns around, gets the kill on Tone. Oh my god, the Fate Ball turnaround. That's a 3 for 2, so not favoring Infused. Well, top lane wise, it was a 2 for 2, but still overall, Komanda 5 coming out slightly ahead there. I guess they have to be happy with it, but Cook, even though he got picked off, he's still farming. He actually is going, by the looks of it, for a... Oh god, Tyrox gets stunned immediately as Carter goes for the kill on the tower. Oh, a nice ice ball in the chakra, as well as, of course, the whirling death. And, well, Tyrox finishes it up with the Timber Chain. I mean, Invoker, he's done a really nice job of actually using the ice wall. It slows them down so much, just they had to crawl with the chakram on top of it, then the whirling death to follow, and the cold snap, of course, as well. Really nice pick of Carter. He was getting a lot done, although he's not near his BKB yet since he went for drums before. But that's no biggie. He still got them tanky on the Dragon Knight. He just has to make sure that those two heroes don't jump him. And now that's actually Crystal's finish for Milan. X marks the spot on Matrice. There's the gold snap as well with the torrent connecting on Matrice. Well, he thought he can maybe get the kill, although Richie, I mean, he has the Shadow Blade and there's no detection. Well, speaking of detection, he just bought 2 Dusts of Appearance and put it in his inventory. And actually he went for the Boots of Travel, so not even going for Aghanim Scepter straight up. But I guess it makes sense, getting some extra movement speed, being able to stay on targets a little bit better as well, as Tsun is more than halfway towards his Aghanim Scepter. Can they get any kills though? Elia is there alone. He has the Nature Skies, 1 point in it. He should be able to just survive it, but oh, Richie, he wants to go in, not even using the Shadow Blade. Matrice is pinging out as well, but they do get the tower, but oh, Mango Banana. Going in with the lasso, with the help of Tsun, with the Test of Faith and the creeps, they are able to bring down the Treant Protector. But the rotations, Richie, Shadow Blade, shenanigans, oh, Mango Banana! Oh, he had the send back on him. I was like, what the hell? He just blinked to his death. But nope. If Richie, to be honest, had been super fast with the X marks the spot, although I don't think you could have even been that fast because the send back was almost immediate after he blinked. But that would have been trouble for the Batrider. But that's not the case, and now Mango Banana, he actually has his 4 staff already finished. He's 3-0-0. This Batrider, he's having a high impact, and I don't think the impact will lessen anytime soon, or if at all. So, Infused, double Force Spirits for Cook. They have 2 towers down, maybe want to go for the 3rd as well, being the top lane. And Richie, oh, he's playing with fire. He's trying to push up the top lane solo, but the rotations are coming in. Just look at the creep wave. They place down the center as well. He's going towards the top side though. He has to TP out 1 more second. Oh, the dust is off target. Do they have more dust? Yes, they do. Master Risk. Oh, Richie, he's going for run for it. Oh, he runs into Carter though, the Dragon Tail. He was just out of the sentry range. Oh god, Richie. You were born in a lucky shirt. Go buy some lottery. Oh my freaking god, how close that was. I mean, I literally can't believe he actually survived that. I really thought Master Risk is gonna pop a random dust as well, but I guess they don't want to go for the double dust because they wouldn't have it for the next fight then if they wouldn't have had the right spot for Richie. So playing it conservatively, and of course, I mean, can't blame them that much, but just look at Infused now. With the double Force Spirits, with the Frost Armor as well, helping them tank up. It's level 1 still, but even that, it does help. Oh, from the silence though, Chun wants to come in with the double Hellberg Smasher. They're destroying the Sentry Ward and Elia. He should be safe now, or at least feeling safe because of it. He did scout things out, but looks like they don't want to be part of a 5-on-5 engagement. I'm actually inclined to think that they might have the better 5v5 with the Overgrowth, with the Ghost Ship, as well as the Exort Invoker who has Exort maxed out already. I guess they are waiting for maybe the Necro level 3 from Cook before, just to make sure nobody's in with scouting out the wards, whatnot. And well, Chen 200 gold away from his Aghanim Scepter. Every 30 seconds the heals are about to run if he actually gets it. And there's, oh, I like this pickup. I really love it. Mango Banana going for the early gem. He doesn't have it yet, but he's coming in from the side. But just look at Infused. They're backed off so far. They saw Batrider coming over this sword. They even had the sentry there just in case by Tyrox. Will the Batrider go in? Is he going in? There's the last summon to Tyrox as well. Can they save him? The Chain Frost will start bouncing around Tyrox. He's actually bursted down immediately, and the Chain Frost only goes into the Chain Grip. Now Cook comes in with the Ice Wall. Oh, the Chain Frost got stolen. It does so much counter damage. Cook has to escape Tone. It's still bouncing around. The Hand of God came out as well as Chun. Goes down, they get more, and oh, Carter X marks the spot as well. Richie, he's doing so much damage in the front lines. Tyrox, he bought back. They're going for, actually, they missed with the Chakram, but they have X marks the spot in 4 seconds time. They'll be able to keep up. There's the Whirling Death as well. The Dragon Tail by Carter, it won't save him. Oh, do they see Matrice? They're chasing him. Tone, the Sunstrike, oh, nicely dodged by Matrice. But they're blocking themselves a little bit. Oh, still, Tyrox wants to go for it with Tone. Tone got body blocked again by Tyrox, and Matrice with the Boots of Speed is fast enough to just escape. But that's 3 heroes down. Well, Tyrox did have to expend a buyback, so not going for the fast Bloodstone on himself. But Blade Mail already will help. Oh, he's going for it. He wants Matrice a little bit too deep. His Viper struck up. Master Risk actually stole the Whirling Death now. The Torrent will miss, unfortunately, by Richie. But they're going for the tier 2 Flame Break to try to delay the inevitable. Force Spirit stacking it up as well. Going for the tower. The Creep Wave arrives. But Infused, they're a little bit low, so they do back off for the time being, giving some breathing space for Komanda 5. Man, lots of action, and I guess once the graphs update, I guess I'll have to take a look at them. So far though, Invoker is ahead in net worth. Richie closely behind, and does he have actually any more items picked up? Oh yeah, he has the Demon Edge, so he is close to the Daedalus. And the Daedalus means more crits, more damage. Well, with the Demon Edge already picked up and the Crystalist, that in itself is more damage because of course Demon Edge 46 plus. So Richie, the splash damage is pretty strong, and well, Viper and Dragon Knight, they aren't the hardest carries. Once Carter hits level 16 though, together with the Viper, they're just gonna slow down everybody by so much. Sure, Timbersaw can just roam around the teamfight. Oh, Richie actually sees Mango Banana. Or did he? Yeah, he activated Shadow Blade immediately. But there's a gem on Mango Banana, so it doesn't help. But, oh god, Mango Banana, is he in some trouble? They're going Elias, sees him and Mango Banana. Does he go for the blink out? Actually goes for the lasso. He wants to get the solo kill. Carter coming in from the side as well. I think he's too late. There's the leech hit on Mango Banana. Carter does get the ray over. Actually connects on both. There's the Chain Frost gonna bounce around as well. It actually bounces once. Oh, it bounces into the creeps as well. There's the Hand of God, but it won't save either of them. Cook gets the kill on the Dragon Knight, and now Mango Banana gonna go fall as well. I mean, that was way too balls deep by them. And that's both cooldowns used as well for it. So, Infused, they could actually maybe even go for Erosion now. Tyrox tank it up with the reactive armor, and well, they have the gem now. Finally, Tsun finishes up the Aghanim Scepter. He was so damn close to it, but of course they lost the fight on the top lane, and now Richie, he has the Daedalus. 240% crit, 25 crit chance, plus 81 damage on that item. Oh god, Richie. He's critting for, well, 700 with the Tidebringer. Oh my god. This Rubik, he has to be careful. And Richie, he's going towards the top lane. The Ghost Ship, they want to defend this tower. It's the last remaining tier 1 for them. The Torrent actually is a little bit off target, but oh god, just look at that one Tidebringer Matrice. Already has to pop the mech. And actually went for a casual wit booster to have some more HP to work with. And now working towards a Yasha, so going for a movement speed build because, well, to be frank, the Viper Strike with the Aghanim Scepter with the lower cooldown, it might not do that much for him, I guess. So that's his justification for it, at least. I think it's close to that. But they're standing on the ward. Who has the gem? Well, they're finally gonna kill it. But who is actually holding on to the gem? Is it Invoker? Yeah, it's Tyrox on the Timber, so he's the one who is constantly on targets, as well as has maybe the highest chance of actually escaping his dewarding mission once Komanda 5 find him. Of course, the lasso and Dragon Tail will still make it hard, but he stands a chance, whereas the others would just get wrecked. But they're going for the tier 2 tower now. Bottom Carter pops his Elder Dragon form. It's level 2 as well. So this tower actually should go down, but the rotation's coming in. And if they can keep this tower alive, the Treant can just heal it back to full HP with the Living Armor. And the TPs are there. They won't get any pickups because K5. They back off in time, but that's still rotations coming there by Infused. And what's Komanda 5's next battle plan? what do they go for? I mean, they fail to get the towers at the moment. They can't win team fights, or haven't been able to do so in the last 5 to 7 minutes or so. So they're just they're content to just farm up. I mean, soon, what's the use of an Aghanim Scepter if you're just not constantly fighting to heal? It won't do you any good if everybody's full health anyway at all times. Well, I'm being a little bit unjust here at the moment, I guess. Yeah, I think I am. Because Infused, I mean, they themselves can come looking for fights. So every 30 seconds, if the Chin stays alive, the Hand of God, it's level 2, so 300 heal. I mean, it's pretty much so. Combine that up with a mech, that's a lot of spells, or more spells that Infused actually have to eat their way through. And, well, at the moment, no team wants to go aggressive. There's Necrobook, level 3 on Cook for some time now. But they're just waiting for maybe some next items. But what could those items be? Maybe 4-staff on Elia as well. Tone has a 4-staff already. They actually have 3 4-staffs. Oh, X marks the spot on Richie himself. He wants to go on a scouting mission into Roche Pit. He will make it there as well because, of course, X marks the spot. Lasts twice as long on allies now. After a few changes. And Elia? Well, I lost my thought. I had to check Skype for a second. As Forge Spirits stolen by the Rubik. They are annoying for sure. Actually, they might get Cook as well. The Flame Break to push him a little bit back. But the Living Armor, Torrent misses. Actually, the Ghost Ship coming out as well. A little bit premature. Oh, God. Kanka. He just came in with the Shadow Blade, with the Tidebreaker. Got the crit, and that was bye-bye to Tsun. Just, he has the Aghanim Scepter. I mean, he should be relatively tanky. I'm not too sure how much damage he caught from before from the Invoker, but, well, this Kanka, like I said, he's getting scary, and actually, if he wants to, can go for a secondary Daedalus. I mean, BKB won't do him any good against the Batrider or the Viper, so might as well just go for more damage. Might go for maybe a Battlefield later on, but oh, Tyrox in trouble in return. Actually, the Tiberchin is so low range, and now Matrice together with Mango Banana, they're going for him, but this TP out, one more right click. Oh, it's not enough. He doesn't get the TP. Firefly burn, plus of course the Nether Toxin coming into play there, and Hand of God to top them up. Well, really nicely executed there. Of course, Tyrox maybe stayed there for a little bit too long, and with the item build he's going for, he actually doesn't have that much HP at all. He has 0 strength items, 0. Blade Mail, Arcane Boots, 4-staff, and now working towards a Yule Scepter. He's just going for the mobility witch. Well, I guess with Richie dishing out the damage on the Kanka, he doesn't need that much, and of course he is still getting the mana pool and the mana regen from the items he have, yeah. Wow, God. Been a long day. But Richie, he has an ultimate orb. So actually might be going for a Linkens to stop the lasso, or maybe even the Viper Strike. Not a bad idea, to be honest. I mean, he has a decent amount of damage already, plus of course getting some extra health and mana regen from the Linken Sphere. It wouldn't be bad for him. And well, Matrice has caught up a little bit in farm, so I'm just taking a new look at the graph. The gold lead hovering around 6,000 at the moment. Infused, they of course have the favor, and XP, it was almost 10k, now closing up on 7.5k. So Infused, they are still ahead, but they shouldn't feel too safe yet. As the game gets paused by Mango Banana on the Batrider. Hopefully nothing too serious going on for him. And yeah, he's ready once again. Oh, water is your friend if you're casting. It definitely is. But K5, I mean, they're lacking the big team fight. They don't have any massive ultimates or anything, well, except for the ones that Rubik steals. And so far, he's been able to steal Chainfrost pretty nicely, as well as the Ghost Ship. So Rubik, he's playing as a Rubik should. Master Risk has really had a nice game. Of course, him being a support, it's hard when your enemy has already the Kanka with the Tidebringer, man. One crit almost kills off the Rubik immediately. And they're going for top lane now. Oh, Rishi TP's in as well. There's the torrent. It will connect on Carter. Do they have the follow? He has the BKB. He activates it, but he's pretty low already. But there's the mech coming in. Hand of God as well. They pop the Necrobook, and of course nothing can stop the TP. Oh, They were pretty close to actually bringing him down with their physical damage. And oh, Matrice, he gets slowed down. The Overgrowth comes out as well. Do they have the follow-up slows? The Frost Blast is there. They will have the Sunstrike connect. And oh, the send back on Matrice. It will be there in time. X marks the spot though. He's brought back into the torrent. Really nicely done. Chen TP's out himself as well. But the X marks the spot. It's definitely one way to counteract Chen's send back. Man, really nicely done. I mean, of course it was a nice place by Tsun as well. Oh, can they get more? Carter, he's back. He doesn't have the BKB though for another 35 seconds. So Infused, they can go for the tower. And look at this, 4 Spirits versus 4 Spirits. Who will win the fight? Well, Cook gets the tower, so I guess he won it. He did have backup by heroes. And oh, a Perseverance already finished up on Richie as well. So only 500 gold away from his Lincoln Sphere. Whose Ogre Club was it? Ogre Club, it's Invokers. He's going for a BKB and in 5 gold, 5 seconds time, he will have his BKB finished. So no stuns, at least no random stuns. Sure, the battery lasso will help. And oh, Mango Banana, Tone, he's a gunner. Chen coming in, there's the lasso. He drags him onto the high ground. Oh, to the long high ground. Oh, he actually doesn't get it. And 4-step up by Tone. Oh god, those plays. Those plays, Tone, you beautiful man. He's so squishy. I mean, 777 HP, but still, he survives in the end. That's all that matters for them. Do they actually have a mech? Nope. Infused, they don't even have a mech in for the team fights. No pipe, no mech, no nothing. I mean, at least they have... Or do they have? Do they have drums? They don't even have drums. Well, they just have loads of 4 staffs. That's good enough for them. And if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me. As for K5, apart from the Aghanim Center on Chen, and actually they used the Elder Dragon for it's level 3 now. So the Frost attack definitely does help out with the damage output. But since he has 0 damaging items, having the BKB drums and the power treads, I'm not convinced that it will be enough. It might be in conjunction with the Viper, with the Nether Toxin. And if they can bring the heroes low, the Nether Toxin definitely will do a lot. But that's a big if. Although without the mech, I mean, it should be possible. And Cook, you can see him being on the hunt with the Ghost Walk. Now Vex, 3 points in it, so at least the Ghost Walk isn't slowing him down anymore. He has the Boots of Travels as well though. So he's really fast with Richie. X marks the spot on himself. Kill the creep wave. 1 right click, 777 damage. I wish it was 666, but unfortunately it is not. And Matrice, well, he has the Manta style finish, so can get out of the Overgrowth. They're telekinesing a Necro Book. They're killing it off. Carter gets the kill, so a lot of XP actually, as well as gold going his way. And that's one minus of the Necro Books if you don't follow up with it. That was a complete feed of the Necro Book. Oh, they find the haste rune on Richie. And yeah, immediately TP out by Mango Banana. Really, he would have died for sure if he had stuck around. And, well, neither team wants to actually take initiative too much. Infused, they are in control of the pace of this game, especially as Richie has the Lincoln Sphere. And his crits hurt, and Tyrox just continues killing off the creep waves. But, whoa, Team Patrider, he has the BKB now. So Tyrox's burst on the Timbersaw, it won't do anything to him. Unless there are trees around, so the Whirling Death will be pure damage. Other than that though, he should be fine. And well, I think they maybe should even smoke up for something and go for a pick up of their own. And Master Risk, he buys a gem now. That's really nice. First of all, you can spot out the Treant when he's in Nature Skies. And of course, getting map control. Because if you don't have map control against a Batrider, you have to play so conservatively. You have to just stay far back and actually be afraid for your life. Like, really, really afraid. Shiver for dear life. And well, Carter, he's working towards an Assault Cuirass, has the Hyperstone already, so has the most expensive part. Can afford it soon enough if he continues at the rate that he is at the moment. Still, he's underfarmed compared to Richie, as well as even Cook, who has a BKB of his own finished. And well, I guess Sheepstick might be the next item choice for him. Unless he wants to go for like massive damage, or not even sure what. Sheepstick just so good on Invoker. Or so good on any hero, man. Sheepstick just wrecks. Especially if you get it as a surprise initiation. And of course, it's even sweeter if you get it before the BKB gets activated. But man, come on, go for some fights, guys. And looks like they might be going for it, Master Risk. He pops the Lincolns on Richie. They get the telekinesis. They have the lasso follow-up as well. Do they have the follow-up though? Chen is coming close by, but Richie really turning it around. There's the ghost ship flying, the torrent. Both of them missed. The X marks the spot, but there's the assistance. Cook with the BKB, but there's a BKB on Mango Banana himself, and Richie, he's actually gonna go down. The Hand of God game. There's the Chain Frost, but BKB activated by Carter. He's going for Tone. He might get the kill. Matrix. Oh, a nice overgrowth stopping, and oh, the Chain Frost comes back. It still bounces Carter. His BKB ends and Tyrox. He uses the Ur Scepter, but look at the physical damage from Cook. He's doing so much. There's the EMP. Chakram to slow them down. Onto Master Risk. The sendback is there in time as Chen forfeits his life for it. But that's a 3-for-1, and the assistance, it came faster than I thought for Infused. And of course, K5, they didn't have their follow-up fast enough, and Richie, he's pretty tanky in his own right. And this will be at least tier 2 tower, if not more. And well, Mango Banana is actually trying to stop it, trying to creep skip. But that tier 2 tower went down before the backdoor protection kicked in. And Mango Banana TPs safely into his own base. Still, that's actually a potential Roshan now. They will kill off the Wild Wing Ripper, which actually was scouting things out for the Chen. Will it be enough? That's the question. Alacrity up on Cook. He's going for the physical right click. They do back off. Are they baiting this? No, they just don't want to fight. They don't have the Chain Frost. Overgrowth would be ready in 2 seconds, but still. Oh, that's a mech now finally finished on Elia as well. So can get some heals for themselves in the team fights as well. It's nowhere even against the Hand of God and a mech, especially if the Hand of God has an Aghanim Scepter to boost it. Or well, lower the cooldown. It doesn't actually boost the heal itself. But Assault Quitters is finished for Carter. So even though they lost the fight, they have that item going for them, some extra attack speed. The Frost Dragon form can do the damage necessary to actually bring down Infused. Although it's going to be hard because the last fight, they killed off Richie before he did any massive damage. But I don't think they'll be as lucky 2 fights in a row. And yeah, a fight is exactly what we're going to see, I think. Cook TP's in as well with the Boots of Travels, and who's gonna go in first? Tyrox, he wants to go in. He has the Force Step, but he's actually rather low on mana. Chakram takes up a lot as well if he wants to use it. He needs Arcane Boots by somebody else, but there's nobody else, but he's gonna go in now. The Chakram will actually miss everybody. He gets the telekinesis up. Do they have the damage? There's the follow-up. Oh, a nice overgrowth. They don't get the BKBs off yet. They're not even activating it. They kill off Master Risk. There's the Hand of God, the mech. Oh, they drag off Cook as well, but Cook, he's healthy as all hell. The lasso did nothing, and Richie, man, fighting Carter. Carter, he is tanky, but Richie, he's tankier and does more damage. There's the Cold Snap, and Timbersaw gets the kill with the Whirling Death. That's 2 down. I don't think they can get more, but they can go for Roche. Or, if they really want to force out the buybacks, they can just go straight up high ground as well. Nope, Roche is the choice for them. Ice Armor on Richie, tanking it up. Forge Spirits helping out a little bit. And suddenly Tyrox, 4.6k in the bank. Arcane Boots coming out by Elia. And well, Cook, he's going for the Aghanim Scepter. Wants to throw out spell after spell after spell. And well, the BKBs, they are wearing down. 7 seconds on the Dragon Knight, 8 seconds on the Batrider, so not too drastic yet. But they're getting there. I mean, if they're down to 4 seconds, then the Invoker starts hurting them. And even if they have BKBs, if you manage to kill off the others, or at least make them back off because they're so low already, you just have the numbers advantage to deal with the cores of Komanda 5. And so far, I mean, Richie, he's so tanky, and him being able to man-fight the Dragon Knight is not a good sign for K5. And just look at that, 799 damage crit. He's critting so often as well. He has 3.2k in the bank, so can pick up another crystal if he wants to maybe even sell the magic one for it. Because Lincoln Sphere regeneration should be enough for him, really. And well, they are farming up for the time being Aghanim Scepter. Actually, he has enough gold to finish it up, plus have buyback, or if not yet, then really close to having buyback on top of the Aghanims. Cook, that is. And Reaver being built by Tyrox. No low Bloodstone shenanigans, just straight up tank, as well as not only tank. After the fight with the Heart of Tarask, he'll be able to just heal himself back up to full with relative speed. And yeah, that's Heart of Tarask finished, as is the Aghanims on Cook. Whereas looking for on the other side Matrice, still the Manta style, the TP is coming out. They still don't want to give away the tier 1 tower. They won't get the counter initiation though, at least. Well, actually Carter might want to go in with the Dragon Form pop. This might be the opportunity, or can they bait it out? Oh, there's X marks the spot on Carter. Is the real one. The torrent connects as well before the BKB. Chakram to follow. The BKB is finally there, but it's coming out too late. The crits by Richie. Can they get the lasso? Oh, the force, the ghost ship coming out. Richie, he drops low. Carter is still alive as well. But there's the chain frost bouncing around when the BKBs and Matrice. He goes down as well, and Master Risk. That's GG called. They get the X marks the spot on Master Risk in any case anyway. And well, Infused, man, Richie, he did so much damage. I mean, I thought the BKB came out a little bit late by Carter, but he actually activated it. But the crit, it just did so much for him. So much. I mean, Kanka, you don't often see Kanka's carry, but this one most certainly did. So, that's it for game number 1. Thank you all for tuning in, but of course don't go anywhere, because game number 2, it shouldn't be too far away, only a few minutes. And of course, if you liked what we did, or what I did rather, since I'm solo casting this, then be sure to follow us on Twitch. Follow our social media, Facebook, Twitter, /Heflatv, to actually know when we're going online. We're trying to at least update it, however, with every single cast we do, every single game. Sometimes we do so many games in a row and actually don't have the time for it. But yeah, just follow us, and the votes for our casts are uploaded rather fast onto our YouTube, which is youtube.com/Heflamok. But that's it for game number 1. Game number 2 just around the